you? How are you? It's been a long time, hasn't it? I'm thirsty. Wait a second. Being a reality star is so hard. Like, people expect so much from you. All these motherfuckers at this place have been like, make a new video. Like, I'll make a new video when I feel like making a new video, okay? This might be my last video ever, okay? Okay? If you don't like that, then don't watch this. I don't really care. Because, like, I'm not getting paid for this. I don't have a membership with YouTube. Like, no. Click the X button, okay? Like, go back to your room. Go do something else. Oh, no, my cat! My fucking cat! It's okay, I got it. It's a transgender person. Don't look at that. Okay, go away. Thank you.
Hi.
Okay, so today's video is going to be, well, I guess 5 tips on how to deal with this rock is disgusting. Why do we sit here? 5 tips on how to deal with like a motherfucker who pisses you off, or you know, you just don't like them. Like, not like bad stuff, but just like things in your head you can think about that, you know, that'll just like get rid of them, just like piss them off. Well, the first one is like a physical thing you can do to them. Well, okay, tip number one. You can take the person's head and just like look at them, like stare them in the face, take them to the bathroom, like slap them across the face like a couple of times, and like shove their head into the toilet, like take it and just shove it down, just like slam, like, what is that called, like the toilet seat, like slam your head in and then slam this toilet seat down and then just like flush it, like just keep flushing the toilet until
Wait,
they,
no,
like,
that's
go
called
away.
Something. What is that?
I don't know. Oh, a swirly?
Yeah, swirly.
Yeah, okay, give them a swirly, but like not like, just like don't like wash their face, like shove them in the toilet so they go down the drain and like they go away. And if there's like a piece of shit, like, you know what, you take a shit first and then you put their head in and then you flush it, because like that will be like more of a sentimental to be like, don't fuck with me, don't touch my shit, you know. That's a good tip. I've only used that like twice, but the first time it worked out really well, but the second time I used it on my roommate, will not be named, but you know, he was a little agitated when I did that one, so, you know, you gotta be careful with that one. That one works sometimes it doesn't. That's a good physical one. That's a good physical tip right there. Okay. Oh, the next tip, I should say, is like, make a story about that person, you know, just make a big shitty lie about them, just like spread it. Like, not something mean, not like they're anorexic, just be like, oh, you know, when they pee on the toilet seat or something. Something just like bad. Just like bad. Today's videos are very much about the toilet. We should have made it in there. Yeah, just like makes a bad story about them. Just spread it all over the floor. Just like tell people, post it on Facebook, you know, just like post it on the webpage. Just make it known that that person pees on the toilet seat. This bitch just fucking moved the camera. You're fired! Just make a story about them. So, okay, tip number 1, flush their faces, give them a swirly, and tip number 2, make a good ass story about them. And sometimes the story cannot even be true. You know, it doesn't even have to be a true story. It can just be like fresh gossip that you share with your friends, and you can just tell them about something. Like, let's see, what's a good one? I have to think for a second. Oh, okay, you can say like, Nicholas sleeps, and then when he sleeps, his hands go down his pants. And you can just like post that on Facebook, you know? You can post that on the web, you can post that on Tumblr, like that will go everywhere, that will go viral. You can post it on the YouTube, it'll go big. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is, it's kind of like tip number 1, but not really. It's another physical thing you can do. Like, it's going in a pattern. Do you see that? It's physical, non-physical. So tip number 3 is like, you just take your hands and you get it, like, you shake out your hands like this. Are you watching? You take it out, you shake out your wrists, and then you like pull yourself back, you like take your hand, the person comes at you, they're like walking up to you, you take your hand back and you slap them across the face. And I don't mean a bitch slap, because a bitch slap is like this. Like a big boy slap. Like, you take your hand back and you just go, pooh, motherfucker, pooh, 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 and then when that motherfucker drops on the floor, you just piss on their head. So yeah, you just slap them across the face a couple times. You just go like boom, 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 boom. And then eventually they'll fall on the floor and then you just piss on them. Like, that's a good tip for someone who just pissed you off really badly. Like, something they did or something they said about you. Like, if they make gossip about you, this is a good one you can use. You can just slap them across the face. And let's be honest, everyone needs a good slap across the face. Slap them across the face. Just go. So that's a good one. So giving you 3 tips so far. And number 4 is, number 4 was what? Oh, number 4 is another, like, not a physical thing. It is a physical thing to them, but it's not a physical thing to you. Like, you wish this upon someone. So this is what I like to call wishing diarrhea upon a motherfucker who pisses you the fuck off and you want them to die. So diarrhea is just like when you keep shitting. Like, you don't want to wish this on your roommate because you have to clean it up. So wish it on someone who's not your roommate, okay? So, like, wish this on someone walking, like, right outside. Like, be like, I wish diarrhea upon you. Like, it's not something bad. Hello, camera lady. It's not something bad, but it's like, it's not like death. You don't want to wish death on someone, but you want to wish diarrhea upon them. It's either death or diarrhea. Which one would you rather have on someone? Diarrhea. I would take the diarrhea any day than death. But... you know, it can't be like diarrhea of like the mouth, because that's gross. It has to be diarrhea of the asshole. Like, it can be like...
What do you mean diarrhea of the mouth?
You know, diarrhea of the mouth.
Like when you talk a lot? Oh, that's throwing up.
Okay, whatever that's. I don't care. Yeah, they just like, they're on the toilet all the time. And they're just like... Ugh! Or you could like slip in a laxative into their food, but don't do that. Just do that if they're really like... annoying you in the face. Like, just like put like a little like laxative and be like, it's a vitamin C, you know. That one usually works too. Diarrhea is like, I wish diarrhea upon you! Like, yeah, you have to do it like that, but you can't do it to the person's face. As soon as the person's like 10 feet away, you'd be like, I wish diarrhea upon you. And it usually does work. So that's tip number 4, diarrhea. So we've gotten flush their face, talk some shit,
slap them,
and diarrhea. And tip number 5 is the easiest tip. Everyone should follow this. Tip number 5 is just plainly ignore the person, because at the end of the day, you are better than them. You just hold your head high, you push your boobs back, and you're just like, you know what? Oh, my glasses! That's what I'm saying. You just say, motherfucker, I'm better than you, okay? I don't need this shit. So just ignore that. You know what? If someone pisses you off like someone on my floor pisses me the fuck off, I just ignore them, you know? Or I wish diarrhea upon them. I just ignore them, because at the end of the day, I'm better than them. And you're better than everyone else, too. So just ignore that person that's pissing you off, and you'll be way happier. Because let's be honest, they're jealous of you, because they're trying to bring you down. So tell that motherfucker to suck your...
What are you doing? What are you doing? Turn that off now. Just gonna be on the next video.
So sexy.
My rant on college athletics.
He's hot. Don't you think he's hot? We need to find him a nice Jewish girl.
No comment.
Blow a kiss.
Mwah.